Good morning. Ah, you have to change picture on Facebook on this one. See who's awake this morning. Might just be moi on my own. I don't know where my book's gone. Good morning. Is it that one? Oh, sugar on timbers. Good morning, Daryl. How are you, my lovely? Not seen you for a while. Morning, Steve. Morning, Shelley. Just want to say thank you for last night and being so. Oh, Shelley, anytime, my lovely. Like I said, my inbox is open. If you can't if you don't know, if you can't get hold of me on private, just get hold of me through ETA Messenger, and we can have a chit chat then. Evening, Tracy. Good morning, Dave. Morning, Kerry. Being busy doing group pinkles. No worries, Daryl. Oh my goodness. One more night to go in this chair and then hopefully I'm in a bed. Oh dear. Who slept good last night? Who's had a good kip? I've been up since 5:30. And then apparently I've gone back to sleep and John's come rushing downstairs because I'm screaming and shouting. I must have been having a nightmare. Um, do you know? Good morning, sunshine. How are you, Jamie? You need to be in. I know. Do you know, Shella? It's awful. I'm just praying that when the mattress comes tomorrow, I can finally get back in bed. It's just been horrendous. Um, Morning, Christine, my lovely lady. Please say hello to Keena Birth Otter. I hope I pronounced that right. Hope you're well, my lovelies. If anybody needs any healing, I'm sending loads of healing out to everybody. But yeah, it's been awful for a year now. I've had to sleep in. Tried getting back in bed before, and it just can't do it. So now with mattress coming, hopefully it's a good one. Morning, Kelly, my lovely. You possibly won't sleep at first, is not used to. Do you know, Tracy? That's what I'm worried over. That I'm gonna just like probably get a couple of hours kip. Um, but even if I can get a couple of hours and then come back down here, at least my body's going to get used to it, isn't it? But it's going to be a nightmare at first, Tracy, because like I said, I'm that used to sleeping upwards. But I've bought all sorts. I've bought pillows that help me sleep up. It's just been a nightmare. But the bed's coming, the new mattress, so that should be good. Good morning, soldier, my lovely. So sleep is when your body repairs itself, not sleepy. Do you know, Shella? It does. It does. If you don't sleep, then obviously your body don't heal. Um, and you don't do mental health. You don't do that much good either because you're not sleeping, so you're constantly tired all the time. That's why I normally sleep all day because I'm up all night and then in daytime I'll just fall asleep. So my body clock's all over the place. Morning, Scots. A couple of quality hours sleep is better than our. It is. Totally agree, Shell. Totally agree. I know, Tracy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Are you in your home now? No, we're gonna be moving in about hopefully like 3 to 4 months, maybe a little bit sooner. Um, Jamie. So yeah, so I can't wait. This bungalow, it's just amazing. And do you know the best thing about this bungalow is? Well, it's not the best thing, but it's one of the good things. If oh Marie, do you know? Good morning, sweets. Sciatica's a pain in arse. I suffer myself, and it's awful, Marie, when it's kicking in. I hope you managed to catch some sleep this afternoon or this morning. Managed to go back to sleep this morning, sweets. But yeah, the bungalow, the doors are wide enough for a wheelchair to go in, to be actually in house. So when I am having a bad day, I know I can use my wheelchair and I can get in every room. So that's a bonus, because it's had, the bungalow had wide it's one of them that's had the wide doors. So it's specially made for wheelchair, which is really good. So fantastic that you're getting a bungalow, my love. Like pain, it's horrible to deal with. Pulls you down. It does. You know, it does, Shelley. But you know, we have to keep fighting it to stay positive. As difficult as it is, and as hard as it is, it's embracing what we can do while we're in pain, and not what we can't. Morning, Claire, my lovely. I think the thing you've got. Positivity helps so much. I think, Shelley, I think sometimes though, certain situations you just get in, it's one thing after another, and you don't tend to see the positivities around you. Even though they're there, I think it's difficult to see. And I think you have to try and grasp at something to keep that positive, to try and pull that positive energy back in. So you're not being dragged down. It's so difficult, but it is difficult to pull a positive when there's so much, when you're feeling that everything's just piling up on you. I think that positive thing to pull, but always try, if you can, always try and look for that one positive thing that'll just either put a smile on your face or just keep you going. Because to me, I think positivity, it breeds positivity. Whereas if you once you start letting things build up, you're like, for me anyway, it's like you build things up, then everything's negative. Don't matter what it is, everything's a negative. Whereas though, if you can pull a positive in, something else happens that's positive, and then it builds up the positive energy, do you know? And I think that, for me personally, I think that's just how I've learned to deal with everything that you go through. Sausage sandwich, please, Tracy. David, you know where the cooker is? Go make Tracy a sausage sandwich instead of sat there saying sausage sandwich, please. You know where? Go and treat Tracy. Tracy, don't move. Let Dave do the cooking for you today. Got to take foster dog to vet, but wanted to say thank you and send you. Oh, bless. Let us know, Shelley, our dog gets on, my lovely. Let us know how vet goes and everything else. I hope everything goes okay at vets. I'm in bed and I'm not. Oh dear, no, David, I'm in bed. Oh dear, no, it's a nightmare. So we've got sunshine today. So the weather, let's do the weather forecast this morning before we do the news. The weather forecast today in the middle of the country, which I think is where we are. I will do my rant of the day in a bit. I'm going to do a mixture. So where we are in the middle of the country, we have got, can you just pull me that curtain a little bit so I can see sky?
Sky.
We've got grey. It's grey, but the sun's coming through, booking it down. Oh, what? Yeah, you've got rain, haven't you, Kelly? I'm not. I'm in bed. Claire, you still in bed? Oh, bless you. Rest up. Scotty, I'm still in bed too. So glad I can do lessons from in bed. Do you know dog's gonna go crackers? Postman's just come. That should have said I'm in bed too. Same Scots. Do you know? Yeah, we've got grey clouds, believe it or not, but the sun is blaring through. Marie, you've got sun in Bristol. Blue skies, white clouds. I can only see grey clouds, War Dog, from where I'm sat, but hopefully they will be coming across. What's that? Oh dear.
Show it because there's dresses on it.
I know. We've just had a letter.
Show that one,
We've just had a letter come through his door, and I shouldn't laugh, but I'm laughing just because of what it is. And it says 6 good reasons why pure cremation should be your number one choice for direct cremation. So there's a company called Pure Cremation. There is other companies available, but to get that first thing in the morning, that's just that that just put a smile on my face. That one. Sunny in Gloucester. Morning, Gillian, my lovely. Just got up nice and sunny. Yeah, I think we're in for a nice sunny day. Mrs. Malibu and Mr. Caffeine-free Diet Coke is coming out to play soon, later on this afternoon. And also Mr. Lager might join for a few. I think I've got a few bottles of Mr. Lager left for the match, so I will be having a drink. I won't be coming live because I will have had a drink, and yeah, it's not good. Oh yeah, so John might come live because he's not had a drink. So yeah, we've got, as you can hear, we've got grass cutters out this morning, so all is well here. It's very loud and noisy, but I'm changing my hair colour. You see the grey coming through again, you know, so I've decided I'm going to change my hair colour. So I'm going to put a stripper and try and strip all this colour out of my hair, and try and get the purple out so I can, yeah. I've been advised not to by hairdressers, but seeing as though the hairdresser's my daughter and she don't want to mess with my hair anymore, other hairdressers are available. She's advised me not to, but I can't. I need to change colour. I'm getting bored. Why are they trying to tell you that your neighbours are old? What do you mean, James? Jeremy? Oh, for cremation? Yeah, I think they are. Sunny here through the bedroom curtains. Open curtains, Claire. Get some sunshine joining you. Gonna need a drink to watch if they play like the other day. Exactly, Kelly. Do you know, they didn't play very well, did they? They're shocking. Sorry for the bad typing. I haven't got my specs on. That's okay, Claire. I can't read what's being put, so if it don't matter whether you spell it right, I'll still read it wrong. Oh, crackers! It's crackers. So who's on coffee? Who's having coffee and who's having tea? I'll have another coffee, please. Should have. I've decided I'm going to have black coffee. Black coffee is supposed to help you with the weight loss. So I was going to try black coffee this morning, but I've decided against it, and I've still gone for my milky coffee. I'll start tomorrow. Caffeine in that might be. Think it'll be higher without milk, or is that just? Yeah, Gary, Jamie, my lovely. Told you I'm a bit slow. It's morning. I'm slow anyway, but bloody hell, first thing in the morning. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it about an hour, and I need to clean my shit tip table up at the side of me, and then I'm going to be back on, and I'm going to be doing some pendulum work. So if anybody wants to join me for some pendulum work, I'm coming back on when we finish chit chat. About an hour after chit chat, I've just got to sort this table outside on me because I'm a dirty cat and it's just covered in everything. If you use a hair stripper, don't put new dye on for at least a week. Marie, it'll be going on next same day. I normally strip my hair. See, I do this every year, Marie. What I do is I go dark for summer. No, I go dark for winter, and then I want to go blonde for the summer. Well, I'm not going to attempt blonde because I know my hair's in really good condition to say I've dyed it from being about 11. That's what you get from having a mum as an hairdresser. But yeah, I keep putting strippers on my hair and changing colour. But I'm coming off purple, but I'm still going to be staying to reds. But I don't know if I can leave it a week, Marie, because it goes like a really funny orangey ginger colour, I think, when I take this stripper off. Well, that's what it's done in past. I don't know if it'll do it now, but yeah, I've done an app anyway. Do you know that app where it shows you when you've got no hair and you're bald? I've done that just in case, just to see if I looked okay with no hair. And I do. I think I look okay with no hair. So if I burn my hair off, then I can't whinge because John's telling me I can't whinge. Might be back asleep in an hour, Scots. Well, I always get letters for gardening because there's a lot of elderly folk who can't garden. Well, that's the thing, yeah, you do. People will push them through, Jamie, anyway, won't they? But honestly, Marie, I'm a bloody nightmare when it comes to hair. I've gone back dark. I did it myself and managed to dye my sink red. I just could. Do you know when I put red on, when I've been putting purples, it's worse with red. Because obviously our bathroom is a walk-in shower. It's a wet room. So because of that, when I'm getting in shower, I've got like this my seat that I have to sit on, but it looks like a bloodbath. It looks like somebody's been murdered. If I took a photo after I dyed my hair and washed all red out or purple, it just looks like something's been slaughtered in our bathroom. Oh dear, there's some good wigs. Do you know, Tracy, there is? I've been actually looking at wigs. I was watching a thing on telly the other day. It might have been on YouTube, actually. I don't really watch much telly, so it's got to be YouTube. And put that lump down on my head. Look at that. My hair's gone all lumpy now. Morning, Charles. And what did it show me now? Oh, I've never realised. What do you call her with big boobs? Jordan. Katie Price, that's it, Katie Price. Her with big boobs. Katie Price, I never knew she wore wigs. I thought it were all a real hair. And I thought, I'm wondering why her hair's not that knackered, because she colours it all the time. And apparently she's wore wigs for years because with modelling, she's a mogul. I'm joking. That's just something we saw on telly. It just makes me laugh. But because she's a model, apparently we all bleaching and dyeing that they did with her hair, it knackered her hair up. Mogul. That's what I said. She's a mogul. Hey, dear me, dear no. So yeah, but they look really good wigs. So I might attempt if it all goes pear shaped, I can always get a wig. So that'll be good. Good morning, Andrew. Morning, everyone. Mine is natural coloured, was ginger and then light brown, and now more salt and pepper. I like salt and pepper though. Mine's my grey when it comes to, well, it's coming through somewhere. It's coming through somewhere. I'd be full grey if I didn't have this, but mine's a salt and pepper kind of look. But you know, I love ginger. I love the colour ginger. It makes me laugh because you hear people that have got ginger hair that get bullied, or not bullied, but always piss taken out of them. But you know, there's women out there that are paying hundreds and hundreds of pounds to turn their hair that colour, and you'll never get it. A ginger, you will never match it up to a natural ginger or strawberry blonde, as they like to call it. But the colour is just amazing. And one of my favourite, I loved it when I went gingery colour, because it suits, to me, it suits every skin tone. So even if you pay, I mean, I'm quite pale, but don't matter what skin tone you are, it really does. You're a pretty lady, it doesn't matter what colour. Oh, thank you, my sweet lady. Good morning. How are you this morning? Still got ginger hair, but that's a secret wear. Oh, Andrew. Under pits, on chest. Christine, without the dye, mine is pure white. My granddaughter keeps telling me she can see the white hair. Oh, Christine, do you know, the grandkids are just amazing, aren't they, with what they come out and tell you, because there's no filter. there's no filter on a kid, so they just proper tell you as it is. Nanny, you've got white hair. Why's your hair white? But do you know, Christine, do you know if I'd got pure white, I think I would leave it natural. But the fact that it's a salt and pepper, it looks a mucky colour, if that makes sense. So yeah, but if it were natural, I think I'd leave it. Why have I put Scotty's comment up on screen now? Oh yes, well, morning. But yeah, auburn hair, Clay, just can't beat it. I dyed my hair blonde once, and I looked like a totally different. Jamie. See, for me, I've got nothing wrong with men dyeing the hair, and I think men should dye the hair more, because it's an appearance thing. Blonde hair is okay, but I'm not keen on I'm not keen on the look of some of the men that dye the hair blonde. So I hope yours was a good one, a good dye, Jamie. But yeah, I think blonde could be a wrong colour for some people. I mean, now I wouldn't go blonde now, because for me it makes me look wishy-washy, because I'm pale and dark eyed. Blonde really brings out that feature. I mean, even with dark hair, I'm still. But imagine that with blonde, and I'm as pale as anything. My eyes just look like pandas. My hair is white and blonde, a bit of salt and pepper. All that is growing out now, so white is fine, because the young uns pay a fortune for it anyways. Do you know? I mean, I've never had. One good thing is I've never had to pay an hairdresser, because if I had, I wouldn't have never have had my hair done, because they cost a bloody fortune. Evening, Bonzam. Hope you're well, my lovely. What have I walked in on? Morning chit chat. But yeah, I wouldn't have paid for half of my hair to have it done. It's only because my mum's an hairdresser, and then one of daughters has took hairdressing on, that I can have it done. But to be honest, I buy shop dyes. I just go in, or I'll go to warehouse and get a colour from warehouse, and John just puts all my colours on now, because I can't get to the shop to have it done. I can't sit and wait to be washed over at the sink or anything like that. So yeah, I just buy shop dyes now. But no, it's so expensive, so expensive. I mean, I look at some people and they'll say they've paid like 80, 100 and odd, 80 to 100 and odd quid for their hair, and it's like a trim and maybe a blow, and you just think, why? But you know, to be fair, you know, if you've got that kind of money, good on you to treat yourself. But obviously, for those that don't have that money, it's a lot to pay out. My favourite colour was blue when I dyed my. Why don't you dye it back blue then, Jamie? Or is it just not the thing to do now? You can't stick all this man dye. I'm not that vain. Do you know? I keep saying to John, I want to dye John's hair. I want to put him a dark on again, so it covers his grey. And John's like, no, I'm not. Everybody's seen me with grey hair. You're not putting a man dye on my head. But I think he'd look all right with a man dye. To dye his hair. Catch up with you soon as I'm at work, and just being caught skyward. Oh, Christine, don't put me on speak. Oh my goodness, they'll be saying, what are you watching? Have a great day, my lovely lady, and we shall see you soon. Are we allowed to make Scotty's hair pink? Why is Scotty's hair pink? Scotty can't have his hair pink. Scotty's got to have his I don't know what colour. We'll think of a colour for Scotty. Pink wouldn't suit Scots. God, that were a bit of a stretch. So yeah, come on then. What if you could have any colour? I used to dye my hair years ago. I went grey at 19. Do you know, soldier, all my family have all gone on my mum's side of family, like you, 19, 20, 21. They've all gone grey, and that's when we actually started going grey. But because we could dye it, we never went. But all men, my mum's brothers and that, they all went, yeah, they were like you. But I think, you know, sometimes I think it's quite a sexy look to have grey hair, to be honest. I think I quite like it. And John's is nice because his is not like, I thought he'd be more salt and pepper, but his is like going white now. My big girl dyes her hair, that silver blonde. She's 21. I keep telling her to wait till my age. Oh dear, that's the right thing to say, isn't it? Just wait while my age, love, and then you'll have natural hair anyway. But I love that silver blonde's lovely. If it's a silver blonde, I'm not bothered about the yellow blonde. But the silver blonde, I love that colour. I went that colour. Now it's grey and down my back. I like your hair, soldier. If it's like the one in your photo, I think it's lovely.
It's down his back. He's got none on his head. It's just down his back.
You heard what he's saying about you, soldier. Saying you've got none on your head, but it's down your back. Get him told. I'm wanting John to grow his. It's just not quite long enough yet to put in a ponytail. My hair's growing grey slowly. It's okay. We all age like a fine wine, war dog. I went full grey at 32, bleeding kids. 6 kids did it for me. Nothing to do with the pigmentation of the hair in the family. It were kids that turned you grey. He's grey. John says I turned him grey. I didn't. He was grey when I met him. In fact, he had no hair when I met him.
Photographs when we first met, I had no grey hair.
You had no hair when we first met. So he had no grey hair when we met because he had no hair. He was bald. He was shaved. So he had no hair, so he can't say that. And then when it started coming through, it was grey, as you can see in previous photos that I've posted that had nothing to do with me. Oh. I turned somebody's hair grey. Oh, dear. Last time I had mine cut and dyed at the hairdressers, it was £92. Wow, £90. About 8 years ago now, it would cost about 200. Wow. Since 12-year-old, I'm dealing with it. Oh, Trace, do you know, that's horrendous prices. I mean, daughter's hairdressers.
Mostly dark.
It's grey.
It's dark.
It's a dark grey.
And now it's white grey.
That's an age thing.
Oh, that's a Lindsay thing.
Well, I wish you could get up here because daughter's hairdressers is not an expensive. Well, it's not cheap by any means, but it's nowhere near expensive.
I'm charge more once you're qualified.
Yeah. But she'd get you sorted out, Tracy. It's a lot longer now. Wow. So you're gonna have to send us a photo. I've got a groomer, so Kim cuts mine every couple of months. Or do you know? I think I'd actually trust John to trim ends of my hair. You what?
John doesn't trust John.
But John doesn't trust himself. How dare you, John? Good morning, Lynn's. Good morning, Nanny Lynn. Gillian just put, how very dare you, John? Oh, saying I sent you grey. Blimey, Lynn peed the Benedict. Oh dear. Pardon? She's not going bold. Yeah, Nanny Lynn. Oh, you miss? Yeah, I think she's missing Grumpy. I think it's. Do you know when you know somebody's in house?
She wants a better scope.
I think you when people in house who are meant to be in house, but I do think when people go away, and you're in on your own, I think it can make you not sleep properly. I colour myself if I need to. Bugger paying those prices. Do you know? I know Bonzam the ridiculous prices for hairdressers. What's he brought in?
No. If Nanny Lynn's missing Grumpy, she either wants a better sight or a laser scope.
Why a better sight or a laser scope? Why?
Boom. Missing him.
Oh, she's missing him. Yeah, I get you now. No, Tracy, definitely not. I don't believe in Annie Lynn. I think you are, but no, they are. The hairdressers are so expensive these days, and you know, I just can't justify it. I know it's their time, and I can justify 50, £60, maybe for time they put on colour. But when you're talking like you said, 80s, 90s, over, and it's to me, it's just no. Interesting painting behind you. Which one? That one or the little one? The little one we had. Pardon? Yeah, a lady made it for us. I'm not mean, so I'm not yeah. A lady did me that one. It's absolutely stunning. 400 New Zealand dollars. Wow. So what would 400? Can you have a look? What 400 New Zealand dollars would be in our money? Hey, Trish, welcome to our ETA family, my lovely lady. Feel free to just jump in on chat if there's anything that we said that you can make sense of. £201, 201 pound 2 pence. Wow, that's extortionate for your hair. But yeah, welcome to our ETA family. I'm starting to do morning chats, Trish, and then obviously we're live later on, and we'll be back out ghost hunting from tomorrow. So yeah, but I hope you stick around and join us. What? It's not that Trish. It's a new Trish. No, Trisha's not joined yet. It's on my mind about that cruel, horrendous meat trade in Yulin that starts tomorrow. Nanny Lynn, I've not been watching news, so I don't know. I don't know anything about a trade or a meat trade. I'm not sure what that is. Andrew, I'm going to shock you in a few weeks and go live for a few minutes. One scene never forgotten. Oh dear, why don't you join us on a live when we put screen up and come on and have a chit chat with us? That's what I paid a good price for my girl's birthday, and they still stuffed. Oh wow, that's shocking. Weren't there anything you could do, Bond? Weren't there anything that would they rectify it? Did they rectify the mistakes, or were it just literally couldn't do anything? Do you know, Tracy? I don't watch. One day, yeah, I promise. I know Scotty's got to come on one day. Scotty's going to come on though, but he'll be having a mask. He'll be pulling a Simon on us, or it'll just be the puppet hand. But that's what you want to do if you want to come on and you don't want to be seen. You'll have to buy yourselves a mask and come on with a mask, or cut a plastic, don't put a plastic bag over your head. Get a paper bag and just cut eyes out of it and mouth. And come on with a paper bag over your head if you don't want to be seen. Oh dear, that'd be right funny if people start coming on with bags on. Oh, I think I'd wet myself laughing. That's what I pay. But no, I don't. To be honest, Tracy, I don't watch it. Anything to do with stuff like that. Been going on for years, Lindsay. Perfect. Research to me. To be doom and gloom, but I am so upset. Do you know the problem that you've got? And it is upsetting, don't get me wrong, but different countries is different laws, and it's totally wrong. And I don't want to sound I'm not agreeing. Everybody who knows me, I'm not agreeing. But then you've got the argument. So I'm going to throw the argument side in here. What people will say is, well, some people keep pigs and cows as pets. But do you know? And I know it's wrong for anything. But I didn't used to watch it. But how else can I help? But the thing is, Nanny Lynn, it's not. I don't think it's helping. If it was something that was happening in the UK where you could get involved and for me, I think it's just too upsetting to watch when there's nothing I can do about it. They tried 2 more times to fix the colour. I ended up doing it for Do you know that's shocking? That's shocking. But I'd have asked for my money back, or half money back. That's what I would have done. Boris says good morning. Fifi and Charlie say woof 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 woof. Good morning, Boris. I have to put a cardboard box on mine. Give over. Batman or medieval night costume, either, whichever suits your war dog, whichever takes your fancy on the night. But yeah, I think that, I mean, it's awful to think what goes off in this world all over. You can look at Africa and you can look at the ivory trade that were going off over there. You can look at I forgot where Nanny Lynn said, but you can look there. We've got the cats and dogs. We've got some countries that eat horses and that eat horse meat. And it's an horror. It is horrible. And I suppose that's why a lot of people decide that they want to show their support by going vegan or vegetarian. And I suppose that is one way to show your support. I mean, a lot of people don't like the meat anyway, but I think that's the only way you could do anything to support is if it's in a different country. There's not a lot we can do, if that makes sense. I don't know, I might be talking utter shite. I don't know, because it's not something that I've really looked into or anything like that, because I'm with Tracy. I don't watch it. It's not something that I'd watch. I just put a post up asking people to pray and kill them totally horrendous ways. For them to die this way, I wouldn't upset. No, I know, Nanny Lynn. And I do apologise if I don't like the post, but for me, I just remove. I have to remove any post to do with animals and stuff, especially on my news feed, because I just find it too upsetting to watch. So I do apologise if I don't share it. It's just not one for me. And Dave's having sausage sandwiches for me. Bread's out. No sausage sandwiches for me. Bread's out of date. You've got my prayers, Nanny Lynn. You've got my prayers. That's one thing I will send is my prayers, my lovely lady. And I do hope it all stops, because the beautiful little fur babies. So yeah, just put a post up asking people to read that one out. So yeah, so what's everybody's plans for today? Who's going to be watching football? Who's not? Who's supporting? Who's not? Dave Mason, I always have these spare. I always have spare loaves in the freezer. I've learnt my lesson. I don't know how anybody could live without bacon. I don't really like lamb, duck, or goose. I don't get why people eat them, because they taste nice. Because they tasty. That's why people eat them. War dog, they tasty. England better win. We'll see. Washing, that's my day done. Is that what you've got planned, Andrew? Just some washing. I think, what have I got planned today? I've got nothing planned for this morning. So I'm going to be back on in a bit doing pendulum. I will still be sat here. I'm going to pull the table a bit closer, and shall I show you my shit tip of the table? If I turn that round, look, that's my shit tip of the table. There's everything all over it, so I need to sort of like just tidy it up. It's only because I've spread it all out that it's a mess. I just need to pile it back up. So I'm going to pile it back up, and yeah, then I'll go on camera and we shall be doing baking. Oh, Trish, what we're baking? I hope it's cakes and stuff and things like that. I miss baking. Not that I did much baking, to be fair. I used to burn everything, especially with cakes. My cakes never rose, always sunk. And I don't know if it's because I was messing with oven, checking on it too many times, or whether I just did mixtures wrong. I support my legs because my legs support me. That's a very, very old one, Gillian. Nanny Lane, you can hear Fifi and Charlie's feet running around the floor. They're having a play fight kind of morning. Hang on, let me see if I can turn camera. I don't think I can when I'm on my floor. Oh, I can. I've only got them on floor. Bear with me a sec. No. Oh, I have to go on more, don't I, and all that. Oh no. It takes it thingy. I can't do it. I will put I'll try and put a little video up on dogs playing. They're absolutely crazy. I can burn water. You know, I'll tell you a story in a minute. Mine's worse. You should see my dragon's den. You've got too many dragons, Mr. Mason. It's just getting bigger. Egg custard and chocolate cake. Oh, Trish. That's made my mouth water. Well, I'll tell you a little story. I think I've said it before. I'd not long left home, and I wanted to make beans on toast. So I put the toast under the grill and grilled one side. And then I took the toast out and I put the beans on it, and then I put it back under the grill. And I couldn't understand why my beans were burning. So I had to ring my mum and say, how do you stop your beans from burning? And then I explained what I'd done. And I found out you're supposed to put beans in a pan and warm them up and put them on the grill with your bread. And that was my first ever making of beans on toast when I was about 17, because my mum used to cook everything for us. She used to do all cooking and everything. We never even had to make a sandwich. Somebody give me an idea. I'm not going to name the person, but I might properly camp in haunted locations one day. Say very crazy style content to do. Yeah, well, you could do War Dog if you've got old stuff, and you can talk about it all as it is, and a lot of people might enjoy watching it. I know there's a lot of people that do enjoy camping, and if you've got good content to share with them and show them, then they'll watch. Yes, please, Lindsay. I would love to see them playing It Will Cheer. I'll send you a video, Nanny Lynn. And I'll put a video up, but I'll send you one of them playing. They're like bleeding nutcases. Yeah, he does trace that. He does have too many, but 24 more yesterday from where. Oh, Tracy, I'd make him sleep in garden. Toast was lovely over an open fire back in the day. Oh, do you know, that reminds me. I remember going to my nan's, my nan Fletcher. She used to have a coal fire. She wouldn't let council into house, and she hated men, so she wouldn't have any men in house, so she wouldn't have any council workers in. And I mean, she'd had all her kids in this house. I'm gonna read it in a minute. And we used to do toast on open fire, and that was the nicest toast. My wife was screaming at the TV, "Don't go in the church, you stupid bitch." I said, "WTF? You watch what the you watching?" She said, "Our wedding video." Hey dear. Oh, do you know? I know who gave you that idea, War Dog. Yes, I think I do as well, Soldier. I think I do as well. Making lasagna tomorrow for my. Oh, is Mackenzie coming up tomorrow, Nanny Lane? Oh, that's going to be lovely. How long is she staying with you for? Last night, my daughter was cutting up melon on a tea towel and chopping tea towel on the chopping board. I asked her why. She said she didn't want to scratch the board. Oh, bless. That's how thoughtful is that, though. Oh, dear. I have an unusual one and a display one. An unusual one and a display one. Dave, where's ours? And potato bake. Oh, you're going round for dinner, Dave? Are you going round to Nanny Lynn's for something to eat? Hopefully weather's nice and you can all sit out on garden again and have something to eat. She's only staying one night. Well, that'll be good. That's the sort of thing I'd do. What with chopping board? I don't. Do you know? We've got a glass chopping board. I bought a glass one, and you put it onto the side. But I mean, it's tough. But I still don't chop on it. I only do my salad, but you know, if I'm cutting out ayles, I just shoot side. But luckily, our side's one of them that it doesn't mark. It's really weird. No. Oh, David, tell Nanny Lane you've got guests coming round for tea. So make sure you make extra lasagna for Dave and Tracy and Boris. Oh, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna go have another coffee. I've already brushed my teeth. I've been up since 5:30. Might just restyle the hair a little bit, just put it up in a pigtail on top or something. Or a ponytail, not a pig. Pigtails are for very young. Lindsay, you're naughty. You've not just worked that out, David. Talk about dinner tomorrow. I'm going to make a nice lasagna. Oh, talking about dinner, yes. Yes, see you in a bit, Jay, mate. So yeah, everybody, thank you for joining for our morning chit chat. We shall be, well, I'll be live in a little while, about an hour or so. I'll do it on stream. It doesn't sound too tinny on here, does it? Oh, but it was Nanny Lynn. I woke up and all my side were hurting, and I've not been able to get back to sleep. But I did tell a lie. I did go back to sleep. I fell back to sleep and had a nightmare. And John come running back downstairs to make sure I'm all right, and I was asleep in my chair. But yeah, I think I went back to sleep around about 7 o'clock mark. So it's not been too bad. But I don't know what I've done. My sides hurting. Sweet dreams, Bonzam, my lovely lady, and hopefully we'll catch up soon. Sounds good. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and take care. See you all soon. Yeah, so I'll be back on in a bit with Pendulum. So anybody that wants to join, as long as it doesn't sound tinny on here, because I'm StreamYarding from my phone. So I'll go on StreamYards again and do the Pendulum. Oh, it's all right, Nanny Lynn. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Can't moan. I can't moan. Can't moan, drink plenty of water, could be kidneys. It's more, I think it's how I've been, in this chair, Marie. I think, because I need to put a pillar on bottom. I think it's the solidness on the chair. I think I think I've laid on it too long, if you know what I mean. I think it's just position. But yeah, thank you, everybody. So yeah, I'll be on in about an hour. It's 10 o'clock now, so about 11 o'clock I'll come back on both StreamYards and YouTube, and we'll do some Pendulum. So please think of your loved ones that you're wanting me to communicate with or get in contact with, and hopefully we can get into contact with your loved ones for you later this morning. I'll be putting Missy to bed. Oh, bless. Hopefully you can join us, Bonzam. If not, obviously you can watch back, and hopefully there'll be another time that you can catch us. I might actually do Pendulum one morning as well, because we do get quite a few of you on in the morning. So I might do Pendulum in the morning when I come on, like now. And do Pendulum for an hour or so. So yeah, then it gives everybody a fair chance to get the loved ones coming through. So take care, everybody. See you in about an hour. Love you loads of healing, and take care, and see you shortly. Mwah. Love you loads. Bye.